I Can Hear Them by ApocalypseHunter. So, before I say anything, I just need you to understand something and make a promise. I know what I'm about to say is going to make you want to throw me in a nut house, but I can't blame you. I get it. But first, I need you to know that I wouldn't be telling you this if I wasn't desperate. And I need you to promise to hear me out. Okay? Okay. I can hear things. Bad things. It first became apparent when I was 6. Right after my dad left my mum, my sister and I for another woman. It really hit us hard. My mum had to get a job to support us. We had to get on food stamps, and I didn't realise it at the time, but she started taking money out of her retirement fund. We sold the house we were living in and moved a couple of states away because she couldn't stand to be anywhere near there. Sorry, getting off topic. They started out as nothing but whispers, small noises that I could pretend I didn't hear. Whenever I asked others if they heard them and they said no, I just kept my mouth shut. I don't like drawing attention to myself. It took a couple of years for the whispers to start making sense. By then I was 8 or 9, maybe 10, I don't remember. But I do remember the day it happened like it was just 5 minutes ago. I was in the living room with my sister watching TV when I heard them. At first they were just the mumbles I was used to, and I could ignore them. But they slowly started making sense. Started actually making words.
It's no wonder he left you. Why would he stick around for someone like you?
Immediately, I knew it was talking about my dad, and the words felt like a punch to the gut. Tears sprang to my eyes and I was about to yell back at it, but its next words hit me even harder. Hard enough to steal my breath.
He has a better wife now. One better than you. Besides, how could he love you? A snivelling little girl who didn't even have a job. Constantly begging for attention. Pathetic.
At first I was confused, but when I looked around for the source of the words, my eyes landed on my mother, and I could see it immediately. I could see past her smile, past the little tune she hums when doing the dishes. I could see the pain in her eyes, and I knew those were the thoughts going through her mind. Now understand, I can't read minds. That's not what this is. I can just hear people's demons, if that makes sense. I know everyone's doubts and anxieties because they're broadcasted to me, and I can't stop it. It got worse as I got older. At first the voices came only every once in a while, and kept the people I hung out with. But then they got louder, broader, and soon I could hear everyone. It was exhausting, terrifying. It drives you insane. Just this constant thrum of darkness and pain, choking you, and you can't get rid of it no matter what you do. It hurts and it's sad and you just want to give up. There was a time when I was willing, to give up. Especially after I started seeing their manifestations. Thick black clouds of oil sticking and hanging to people. They clung like a disease, weighing the person down while it whispered its poison into their ears. Some were bigger than others, but everyone had one if they were over the age of 9 or so. And their eyes, inhuman, blood-red pools that bore into me. They knew I could see them. It was nauseating. I just wanted it to end. I avoided everybody all the time, as much as I could to keep the voices at bay. It was lonely, but it was better than having to hear those goddamn voices all the time. I needed to end it, but I was too much of a coward. I could never actually bring myself to, just give me a second. I eventually ended up marrying after I learned to deal with everything, and we had a daughter. My little girl, the light of my life. So sweet, innocent, with no doubts or fears. She's my one solace, my one pride, and my reason for living. She's 6 years old now, and that's why I'm asking for help. That's why I need you to listen to me, to believe me. I don't care what happens to me, but she... A couple of days ago, she came up to me, and she asked why there's a black cloud clinging to me.